Welcome, guys, to another episode of fantasy football. I guess. I mean, I don't know what to call this series yet. I've just been referring to it as my fantasy football league. This is probably the first live episode. Um, or not live episode. All of my other episodes are live. This is the first video. Only reason is I don't feel like streaming right now. Wi-Fi has been down lately, so well, it's not been working up to full speed lately. It's been going down a lot. It's gonna be a hassle to stream, so I'm gonna be recording and posting this video. Also, this is gonna be like a really short thing, so well, you guys know it's. I'm gonna stop rambling and get into it now. All right. So first off, waivers. Um, As you guys know, I put in a claim for Jonathan Taylor, Liam Hines, as well as um, what's his face, the one guy, uh, Dallas Goedert, tight end. All right, so waivers wise, all of this happened in the waivers. First off, Michael managed to get Jonathan Taylor, and he dropped Tariq Cohen. Max managed to get Liam Hines. He dropped Matt Breida. I got Dallas Goedert. I dropped Herndon. Cool. Brock added the Saints defense. And then Max managed to add Malcolm Brown and drop Marquise Goodwin. And then afterwards, after the waivers went through off of free agency, I dropped Boston Scott and picked up Mohamed Sanu. I'll get into why after that, or after this real quick. And then Max added Matthew Stafford. Alright, trades wise. Some really big trades happened today. I'll get into that. Brock traded Hunter Henry to Max for Travis Kelce. This isn't the only thing that happened in this trade, though. There is a clause saying that if Joe Mixon doesn't perform well, Max gets Joe Mixon for something. I don't know what exactly. So that's also happening. That's a clause. If Joe Mixon actually does well, they'll work out the kinks then. So that's happening, and that's why Brock dropped Hayden Hurst. All right, next, I also pulled through with a trade. Let me just make sure my facts are straight right here. Looks like they are. All right, here's the trade. So, I'll pull up some text messages here, but the original trade was I give Michael Alvin Kamara, Zach Ertz, and Juju Smith-Schuster, and I get Michael Thomas, Tyler Higbee, some random receiver on his bench. I didn't really like him, and Nick Chubb. Let me see who it was, though. Let me go to Michael's team and see who it was. Right, he wanted to give me Jerry Jeudy or Christian Kirk. I didn't really like either because as you guys know, I have a lot of depth at wide receiver. Like even without Juju, I still have Adam Thielen, Allen Robinson, Cooper Kupp, and Terry McLaurin. And I also have Mohamed Sanu now, so that's great for me. So afterwards, we did some trading. Here are the texts. Alright guys, so here's the text conversation that went down when I was trying to make this trade. So I started off the trade talks by saying looks like you need a wide receiver. Michael said yes, accept my offer. Obviously I didn't do that just blindly. I wanted to get the best deal for me. So I talked to him a little bit. I'll accept it in 2 weeks, and the original trade was like Calvin Kamara, Adam Thielen, and Zach Ertz for Le'Veon Bell. It was not great trade. Le'Veon Bell, Nick Chubb, something like that. So I didn't want, and it was Michael Thomas was involved. So that's why I said I'll accept it in 2 weeks. I needed Kamara at the moment to win my current matchup. And then I reconsidered it, and I was like, I'll accept it if you accept the trade offer I sent you, which was Kyler Murray. It was for Kyler Murray, and I was giving him Allen Robinson or something like that, just because of Trubisky. Um, and then not Thielen. He said Juju's okay. He didn't. Okay, cool. He said no, deal's off. That was my base. I joined the Google Meets that I needed to join for class. We were trading offers. And then I said I don't want Bell, and I'm willing to trade Barkley. I don't want Bell, as in I don't want Le'Veon Bell. I'm willing to trade Saquon Barkley, but not Alvin Kamara. And then switch Jimmy Garoppolo and Jonathan Taylor, and it's a deal. Barkley isn't as good, so won't get as much, but Michael Thomas will still be on the table. I'm down with that. I only want Michael Thomas. That's the main guy I'm shooting for. Barkley for Thomas will be the base. We can work out the kinks. And then I wanted Jonathan Taylor over Christian Kirk, mainly because I have a lot of wide receivers, but not that many solid running backs. Chubb can't be on the table without Kamara. That's fine. I don't care about Chubb because the offensive line in Cleveland sucks. Right? So I gave, and in the end, I gave him Saquon Barkley, Zach Ertz, and Juju for Michael Thomas, Jonathan Taylor, and one other guy. Tyler Higbee, that's his name. Reason I sent Ertz over is he's not really going to be a top 10 tight end. He's going to be like top 12. And I have Dallas Goedert, who I believe in more. So that's a risk I'm willing to take for a stud wide receiver that's going to score 20 points a week, guaranteed. Right. All right. So, and then he asked, did I get scammed? No, Jonathan Taylor gets touches, but not touchdowns, so he's a risk. Barkley is a solid running back. Zach Ertz is a top 10 tight end each week, no matter what. And Juju's Juju. I think this will help you long term, as in me, and me short term, as in Michael. Michael Thomas is going to be big during the playoffs for me. Once Michael Thomas is fully healthy, you probably won't lose another game, except the Sanjay's team, because he has a ton of depth. It's just that everyone in our league sucks at drafting. Everyone agrees. QBs aren't worth it. You're just bantering. Yes. Reaction time. So, Brock said, Bleep Suhas, you traded Barkley for Thomas, who's injured, and for Higbee, I see you. I would have made a trade for Barkley. I would have given you Kittle and Fuller for Barkley. Well, the thing is, Brock, I don't need Kittle or Fuller because I have a tight end and I have too many wide receivers. But you needed wide receivers? I needed a first-round star wide receiver. Michael is a bleep for giving him to you. Not really. It helps out both of us. Banter. Suas, what will you give me for the Ravens defense? I'm not trading the Ravens defense. They're too much of a stud. Other than that, guys, I'm going to take it back to my Google Doc, and I'm going to show you guys the starting trade, finishing trade, and I'm going to talk about that a little bit. Alright, so after that, in the end, we decided that I would give Michael Saquon Barkley, Zach Ertz, and Juju Smith-Schuster, and I would get Michael Thomas, Jonathan Taylor, and Tyler Higbee. And that's what my team reflects now. I have Michael Thomas, he's going to be back in like 3 to 4 weeks. I have Tyler Higbee, he's a solid backup tight end for Dallas Goedert. And I have Jonathan Taylor, who's going to be my new flex. So, getting into why I traded away the players that I traded away and why I brought in the players that I brought in. If you go to Michael's team so that we can see the profiles of the players I traded away, Saquon Barkley. I watched Monday night's game. I saw that the Giants' offensive line is extremely porous. I don't think Saquon's going to be a top 10 running back this year. He's going to be a top 15 at most. Very similar to Jonathan Taylor. If anything, it's a minor downgrade. That's a downgrade I'm willing to make, seeing as A, I have solid depth at running back right now, and B, I really needed a stud receiver, and Michael Thomas can bring that to the table for me. Juju Smith-Schuster, I'm getting Michael Thomas. I'm going to get Chris Godwin back in a couple of weeks. I really don't need Juju right now. I also have Allen Robinson and Adam Thielen for the time being. Zach Ertz. I truly believe that what's his face? Zach Ertz is going to be the number 2 tight end in Philly from now on. I think Dallas Goedert is going to be the new number 1 tight end, and that's why I traded away Zach Ertz. And Tyler Higbee's a solid replacement for him. I mean, it's not like I could start Zach Ertz as Dallas Goedert's backup anyway, because their bye week is the same since they're on the same team. So that kind of played a little bit into it, and that's that. That's the trade. What else did I want to cover? I think that's it. So anyhow, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you guys found some useful information out of this. And until next time, take care and be sure to like and subscribe if you did find anything useful in this. I post things like this pretty frequently, maybe 3 or 4 times. Oh gosh, did this just happen? No, I'm just blind. Michael added the Cardinals defense. I don't know why. Probably because you traded away an extra player to me or something like that. Anyhow, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and be sure to like and subscribe if you guys found any useful information in this. All right. All right, guys. One more thing, real quick. I forgot to cover Mohamed Sanu and why I picked him up. I'm gonna cover that real quick, and then we'll end the episode. I ended it prematurely there. Please disregard that outro. So on Tuesday, it looks Mohamed Sanu signed a 1-year contract with the 49ers. Basically, as of now, Deebo Samuel's out, and Mohamed Sanu's a solid slot receiver, and the 49ers are riddled with injury right now. If I go to players, the 49ers have like no wide receivers right now. Pro team. Where is it? Not Tampa, not Tennessee. 1 second, guys. Give me a second. San Francisco. Alright, so if you look here, Deebo Samuel's their number 1. He's on IR. Brandon Ayuk is their number 2. Kendrick Bourne is their number 3. Trent Taylor is their number 4. Dante Pettis is their 5th receiver. And out of all of these people, like even Tavon Austin is injured, Travis Benjamin's gone, Richie James is questionable. Basically, their wide receiving corp is just dead on the inside and outside. They basically have Dante Pettis right now, and that's about it. So Mohamed Sanu, I think personally, is going to play a big role in the coming weeks. Up until Deebo Samuel's return. So once Deebo Samuel's back, I can drop Mohamed Sanu. But as of now, Mohamed Sanu is the number 2 and or number 1 receiver in San Francisco. And because of that, I felt like picking him up might have been a good option. Because if he pops off, I want to have him on my team and not on someone else's. And if he does pop off and Jonathan Taylor doesn't do that as well or something, I can just put in Mohamed Sanu. He'll be fine. Other than that, though, that's all I wanted to cover. Yeah, that's the last thing I wanted to cover. That's all, guys. Now we do our outro. So thanks for coming out, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. And until next time, take care and goodbye and like and subscribe. Did I cover everything?